Imagine a stadium so loud that the ground almost feels like it is shaking, a place where thousands of voices come together in one giant wave of excitement. And right when everyone thinks they know what is coming next, two of the biggest Latin music stars appear and turn a normal football halftime into something unforgettable. That is exactly what happened at the Santiago Bernabéu when Bizarrap and Daddy Yankee stepped onto the field during the National Football League game in Spain between the Washington Commanders and the Miami Dolphins. And in that moment, the match did not feel like the main event anymore because all attention rushed toward the stage as if the entire night had been waiting for this single moment. Fans had been whispering, guessing, and hoping for many weeks about what these two artists would do for their first live performance together. And the second the music started, the stadium reacted like a giant heart beating with surprise and excitement. Bizarrap, who has become one of the most listened to artists on the planet, began his journey by creating music in his room, and his studio sessions with different singers grew into a worldwide trend that earned him awards and records. His skill comes from building every song to fit the artist he works with, shaping each sound to match their style perfectly. Daddy Yankee, a true legend of reggaeton, once stepped away from music in the year 2022, and many believe they might never see him perform again, but he returned in the year 2025 with new purpose after finding deeper faith and sharing that he felt renewed. His past hits like Gasolina and Despacito helped shape an entire music movement and reached millions of listeners around the world, selling more than 30 million records and placing him firmly in music history. Their new track, part of Bizarrap's well-known music sessions, became the center of the show. It mixed familiar trumpet sounds from Daddy Yankee's older hits with fast rhythms and strong beats that reminded everyone of his greatest songs, while also giving the track a fresh style that showed how much both artists have grown. The National Football League chose these artists because Latin music has become incredibly powerful, and their performance showed how sports and culture can blend into a single powerful celebration. The energy felt almost like a smaller version of the Super Bowl as lights, screens, and sound systems filled the massive stadium, something especially impressive because concerts had been limited there due to neighborhood noise concerns. Yet the National Football League made it happen. Before the music began, Spain and the United States were honored with their national anthems, creating a respectful and meaningful opening. The excitement grew even more when fans remembered how the announcements had been made. Bizarrap shared the upcoming collaboration on the 4th day of November in the year 2025, followed 2 days later by Daddy Yankee, and even though they did not reveal full details, their hints were enough to send fans into a frenzy and push the song quickly across streaming platforms. Spain has become an important place for the National Football League, and leaders explained that they plan to continue growing there just as they have in London and Germany, especially because Madrid is home to many people with Latin American backgrounds, making Latin music a perfect choice for the event. Bizarrap said it was a huge honor to perform at the first National Football League game in Spain, especially beside a legend like Daddy Yankee, and Daddy Yankee shared that he felt joyful and grateful to return to performing after retirement. While new stars like Bad Bunny have carried reggaeton forward, this show proved that Daddy Yankee is still a strong part of the genre's future. His new music includes messages shaped by his personal transformation but still carries the energy that fans love, and Bizarrap supported this by mixing familiar elements with new ideas to keep the song powerful and meaningful. As the game continued after the show, fans could not stop talking about what they had just witnessed. The night proved that music and sports can come together in amazing ways, and it showed that Latin music deserves its place on the biggest stages in the world. What happened in Madrid was not simply a halftime show. It was a moment that blended talent, culture, and creativity in a way that left people stunned, excited, and ready to see what comes next.